The future doesn't announce its arrival. It doesn't wait for approval or consensus. It simply emerges, quietly at first, and then everywhere at once. An AI-first world is not a distant scenario. It is becoming the default operating environment of modern society. A world where intelligent systems make decisions at speeds humans cannot reach, and at scales we cannot fully observe. In this world, data becomes motion. Motion becomes action. And action becomes continuous. Traffic networks coordinate without human direction. Energy grids stabilize themselves based on real-time demand. Hospitals detect anomalies before symptoms become visible. Supply chains reroute shipments around disruptions automatically. Financial markets anticipate volatility before news breaks. These systems don't wait for instructions. They infer them. They don't ask permission, they execute. Most of this happens beneath the surface of daily life. Invisible. Uncelebrated. Yet increasingly essential. Work becomes one of the earliest arenas of transformation. Repetitive tasks fade first. Administrative friction dissolves. Decision-making compresses from days to minutes, from minutes to seconds, from seconds to automated triggers. Meetings are replaced by dashboards. Reports turn into live feeds. Analysis becomes prediction. And prediction becomes the new foundation for action. The human role doesn't disappear, it pivots. From execution to supervision. From labor to leverage. From doing the task to managing the system that performs it. New roles emerge: model operators, prompt engineers, system auditors, AI ethicists, workflow architects, risk controllers. Meanwhile, old roles don't completely vanish, they transform, blend, or shift toward more contextual decisions. Products and experiences undergo their own evolution. Instead of waiting for customers to articulate demand, AI models infer what individuals may want or need before they ask. Recommendation engines evolve into anticipatory systems. Preferences stop being choices and become patterns. Consumption becomes personalized by default. In an AI-first world, demand isn't expressed, it's detected. It isn't requested, it's predicted. But acceleration introduces fragility. When decisions scale instantly, so do errors. When models learn from incomplete data, bias becomes systemic. When outcomes propagate without oversight, risk compounds silently. Control shifts from a managerial function to a matter of governance. Regulation struggles to maintain parity. Policy trails behind innovation. Ethics is no longer just a debate, it becomes part of system architecture. Governance merges with code. Law becomes executable logic. Compliance becomes a real-time process instead of an audit. Values become constraints embedded inside algorithms. Society faces new questions. Who is accountable for decisions made by systems? Who certifies correctness? Who intervenes when outcomes diverge from intent? These questions reshape institutions as much as industries. Education must adapt to teach judgment instead of memorization. Healthcare must adapt to treat data as a diagnostic asset. Governments must adapt to regulate systems that move faster than legislation. And citizens must adapt to a world where influence is exerted through models, not through manual action. The core tension of an AI-first world is not human replacement but human repositioning. The human remains in the loop, but the loop becomes narrower, faster, and more abstract. We intervene when uncertainty exceeds thresholds, when outcomes require context, or when consequences demand human judgment. The future doesn't pause to request permission. It doesn't wait until society feels ready. It moves forward regardless. The essential question of an AI-first world is no longer, what can machines do? But rather, who decides? And what happens when the answer is no longer human by default?